We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! Hurry, hurry!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. There's Evans. He's got it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
King! Regular! Real. Watch.
They go play action with Mayfield. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
King! Pistol. Hey, alert 33! Watch out!
On play action, Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. This is caught at the 2. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Tampa. Touchdown number 9 for the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go, 46. Yeah! 46.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play for Dallas. 36 yards. First and 10. Dak to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
That is Ferguson in motion. Dak facing 3rd and long. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys, they're on the board. It's 7-3. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Run.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. You'll look underneath here for Irving. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Let's go.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
King. Regular. Got.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Hey, alert! Real.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Right back to Irving. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kaiir Elam to the 20. And now he loses the football. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, alert 33. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
A give. This is Irving. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. The All-Pro Micah Parsons there for the stop. "7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. On the handoff, it's Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
King!
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's in! Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
We're going to 53. We're going to 54. Why?
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. The open man is Tolbert. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We're going to 53. Yeah, go, going to 50. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, 47. Yeah!
Play fake. Prescott. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, kill! Good. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Hey, kill! Here we go. 26.
Prescott on first down. That one intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bucs move out to a 21-3 advantage. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah! Here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here's first and 10. Slot receiver headed right. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Prescott. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Yeah, here Here we go. I think at 47, 26.
To throw is Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's another Cowboys. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Hey, kill. Here we go. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here. And
he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Prescott will bring up his guys for this two-point attempt.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Shaq Barrett. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Keeps the score. Buccaneers 21, Cowboys 9.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3.
The Bucs take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Damone Clark there to get him down. On second down, Baker. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Throwing is Mayfield. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
The tackle at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings
Regular. Yep.
On the ground, it's Irving. Irving's got a first down, still going. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20. And the Buccaneer first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
With the score
And Sunday...
21.
Regular.
Here's Irving. He'll work his way only to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Kings. Real. Alert. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Cowboys 9. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. He'll get this out to his running back. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
We're going to 54. Why? Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Going to 50.
Prescott now. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
47. 26.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, alert!
On 1st down, here's Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
King! Pistol. Hey, alert 33.
They'll run with Irving. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Now, this looks like a design run. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
They'll drop to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
We're going to 54. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why? Yeah! What do you think?
To throw is Dak. Again, working deep downfield. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
We're going to 54. We're going 47. Yeah! There we go. Then we're going to 53. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Here we go. Kill. What do you think?
Now Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Kill!
Here we go. This is 4th down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Trailing late, they've got to go here.
Yeah,
it's 4th down. Prescott again. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, there we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Here we go. 46. What do you think?
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Got a man, that's Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, there we go. I take.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Yeah! Hey, kill. 26.
Dak to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will take over possession here at the 44.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Point it right. Done.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum.
And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there.